Well, ladies and gentlemen, New Zealand won last night, narrowly, just beating Australia. And it's a great pleasure to welcome to the Spotless Stadium tonight a man that's been calling wood chopping for many years here now. Would you please welcome Mr. Lindsay Parnell?
Thank you very much for the introduction. It's my pleasure tonight, ladies and gentlemen, to once again introduce you to undoubtedly the two most prestigious teams of axemen in the world today that have to be classed as the best in the world. The team from New Zealand, the team from Australia. As they said, very close race last night. It come right down to half a hit in the finish. I'll just go through the New Zealand team first. Shane Jordan on the underhand for New Zealand, and Jason Wynyard to take over on the standing block. Fave Sefo for the single-handed soaring. David McDonald and Charles Hall on the double-handed. Kyle Lemon to cut the second underhand, and we'll finish here in the centre with Adam Lowe on the standing block. For Australia, we have Lawrence O'Toole to begin on the underhand, followed by Brad Delosa standing block. David Foster will take over for the single-handed soaring. Justin Beckett and Stephen Kirk double-handed soaring. Brent Breeze the second underhand cutter, and we'll finish with the Australian captain, Dale Beams, in the standing block. Because Australia has a manager, Mr. Kerry Head, and we have Mr. Book Honick to manage the New Zealand team. They're all out here tonight. As soon as the managers give us the indication, we'll let them go. There's the all-clear axemen on the count of three. Axemen, stand your logs, get ready. 1, 2, 3. We'll see now which team can get away first. Hand over the standing block. Pretty close at this stage. Around goes Australia and around goes New Zealand. So it's blow for blow again tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's behind them and cheer them along. Get behind Australia. Remember the New Zealanders won last night, so if we can get the Aussies home tonight. Lawrence O'Toole cutting frantically for Australia. Up there with Shane Jordan. And Australia's got away first with Brad Delosa in the block. Big Jason Wynyard takes over for New Zealand in the standing block. This isn't all over till we get through all these blocks. So come on, cheer them along. You want to keep them going if you want the Aussies to win. Around goes Australia in the first standing block. And around goes Jason Wynyard. They're very close still tonight. Remember last night, only half a blow in it, so cheer them along. It's coming down to who can get this block off first. Jason Wynyard's going for the big drives. And he's off. Away goes Fave Sefo for the single soaring. David Foster takes over for Australia. Come on, get behind him, ladies and gentlemen. Best known axeman in Australia today. David Foster soaring for Australia. Fave Sefo doing a great job here for New Zealand though. Looks like he's going to get away first here. And New Zealand's away first in the double. David McDonald and Charles Hall. And Australia's away. Justin Beckett and Stephen Kirk. Australian champion Sawyers. Come on, get behind them. Seeing if they can make up ground here and get the underhand axeman away first. 2 blocks to go. Brent Rees is away first. Kyle Lemon is away for New Zealand. Come on, get behind Brent in the Aussie singlet. There's only 1 block to go after this, ladies and gentlemen. Brent's got around first, just in front of Kyle. It's close again tonight. Come on, cheer him along. It's going to come right down to the final log. I don't think you want Australia to win. You better get behind these Aussies. Who's going to get away first? And it might be Dale Beams, and away goes Adam Lowe for New Zealand. Blow for blow. Come on, cheer him along in the final block. Who's going to get around first here? 2 great standard block cutters. And they're round together again tonight. Come on, cheer them along. Get behind Aussies. Come on, Aussies. Going to come down to the final finish. Who can get this off first? Dale Beams is going for the big drive. And New Zealand's off first again tonight.
Oh, Lindsay Parnell, isn't that unbelievable? Wood chopping. Boy, oh boy. Hey, come on, Australia. Put your hands together for New Zealand. And how about a big round of applause for Australia? Oh, fantastic. What a great event. Boy, oh boy. So back to you, Lindsay.
Yeah, thanks for that. Very close race again, but that puts New Zealand 2 up now. 3-test series, so we'll be back out here tomorrow night about the same time. Hopefully Australia can get a bit of revenge back tomorrow night. A top team of action. They've come over from New Zealand this year, and by golly, aren't they top class cutters?